Jon M. the director behind the highly anticipated Wicked movie adaptation, recently shared insightful details about the film's sequel title, Wicked, For Good, and why he and the team decided to go with this unique name. The announcement of the sequel's title in December has sparked a wave of reactions from fans, some of whom have had mixed feelings about the choice. While some are excited to see where the story will take the iconic characters of Elphaba and Glinda, others have expressed uncertainty regarding the title's direction. Chu's decision to opt for Wicked, For Good rather than simply naming it Part 2 reflects a deeper thought process about the story's evolution and how best to communicate the emotional journey that will unfold on screen. In an exclusive interview with Variety at the National Board of Review Awards, Chu opened up about the creative reasoning behind the title choice. He said, "Who wants a movie called Wicked, Part 2? This statement speaks to the challenge filmmakers face when sequels are concerned. Sometimes a straightforward continuation can feel less fresh or imaginative." The director's sentiment highlights the desire to make something new and unique, rather than relying on conventional franchise naming tropes. Chu revealed that when the script for the sequel was being developed, the working title had always been For Good, and this was reflected throughout the writing process. He explained, "On the script it always said, For Good, and so it was just a point of like, do we really want to call this Part 2? And nobody wants that." The title, Wicked, For Good, draws inspiration from one of the most beloved songs in the Wicked Broadway musical. In the song, Elphaba and Glinda sing about the lasting impact their relationship has had on each other's lives, with For Good signifying a moment of irreversible change. This powerful emotional theme seems to align perfectly with the journey the characters will go on in the sequel, as they are likely to confront new challenges, evolve, and reach a final point of resolution. This title not only ties into the existing lore of the musical but also sets the tone for the sequel's narrative, focusing on themes of transformation, redemption, and closure. Jon M. went on to elaborate that there were no other titles considered for the sequel. The decision to keep For Good as the official title was rooted in the conviction that it perfectly encapsulated the film's intended destination. The director remarked, "I mean, that's the destination. For Good, we know, is like, where are we going with this movie? Let's finish this thing." For Chu, the title wasn't just a label but a reflection of the emotional and narrative trajectory of the film. It speaks to the finality and significance of the events that will unfold, as if to tell audiences that this chapter in the Wicked story is destined to be the end of a long, complicated journey for its central characters. This behind-the-scenes look at the title decision comes at a time when Wicked continues to dominate both in terms of critical acclaim and commercial success. The film, which was released on November 27, has made waves at the box office, quickly becoming the highest-grossing Broadway adaptation in domestic history. The movie's commercial success is a testament to the enduring popularity of the Wicked franchise, which has captivated audiences for years. Fans of the Broadway musical have eagerly awaited the adaptation of the stage production, and Wicked has lived up to the hype, drawing in large crowds and earning glowing reviews for its performances, visuals, and storytelling. The National Board of Review Awards, where Jon M. discussed the title of the sequel, was a significant event in the film industry calendar, with Wicked taking home some of the night's top honors. Jon M. himself was awarded the title of Best Director, and Ryan Reynolds had the honor of presenting the award to him. The ceremony was a moment of celebration for the team behind Wicked, as Chu was joined by the film's stars, including Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Michelle Yeoh, and Ethan Slater, who have all contributed to making the movie a massive success. The film's producers were also recognized at the awards gala, winning the Best Film Award, further cementing Wicked's place as one of the year's most talked-about movies. In the wake of the release and continued success of Wicked, fans are eagerly anticipating the sequel, Wicked, For Good, with hopes that it will deliver the emotional closure and story resolution they've come to expect from the iconic characters of Elphaba and Glinda. The title itself hints at the deep, personal growth that both characters are set to undergo as their relationship and individual journeys come to an inevitable and transformative conclusion. The decision to go with a title like Wicked, For Good is not just a marketing move but a reflection of the film's larger themes of sacrifice, transformation, and irreversible change. It encapsulates the essence of the musical and the enduring bond between Elphaba and Glinda, promising that the sequel will provide a finality to their complex relationship. For fans of the Broadway show, For Good is already a familiar and beloved phrase, and the fact that it now serves as the title of the highly anticipated sequel will no doubt evoke strong emotional connections to the story. At the same time, Wicked, For Good offers a fresh chapter in the Wicked saga, one that is poised to dive even deeper into the characters' stories while honoring the legacy of the original musical. It's clear that Jon M. is committed to telling a meaningful, impactful story that will resonate with audiences around the world, and the film's title reflects that ambition. As fans continue to speculate about the plot and direction of Wicked, For Good, the announcement of the sequel title has only heightened anticipation for the next chapter of Elphaba and Glinda's journey. With such a strong foundation of musical and cinematic storytelling, it's safe to say that the Wicked sequel is shaping up to be one of the most highly anticipated films of the coming years. And as Jon M. prepares to bring the next installment to the big screen, audiences are sure to be waiting eagerly for what comes next in this unforgettable tale of friendship, love, and personal growth.